What's up? Hey YouTubers, sorry about that little whole I don't know, I just wanted to scare people shitless, I guess. I don't really know anymore. Me, CD Mangaka here, and today I'm going to revive musical opinions. I'm going to do it in a different format rather than have some Call of Duty gameplay going on. You just look at me, ugly as I am, sitting in my room, kind of talking. I'm still going to have all the pictures and whatnot flying around, so you know that's not going away. But this is a different format for musical opinions, maybe a little bit more personal. And we're going to have a great time here, at least I will, hopefully. I don't know about you guys. Today's band, A Day to Remember. It's a band that I've gotten into only this past year, actually. I've probably been listening to them for only a few months, like maybe 6. I don't know. I got into them over the summer, I believe, and it's by far one of my favorite bands. They have 4 albums out right now. The first one, and their name is Traitor, or is, I can't remember. I have not ever listened to the album. Their second album is the one that I first bought and listened to, Maska, off of, he was a friend of mine, played on the PlayStation Network, and then he converted over to Xbox. He recommended that I listened to him, and I sat down and I'm like, holy crap, this is actually some good stuff. The album I listened to was For Those Who Have Heart. I actually have the re-released edition, which has a few songs off their first album, as well as a whole bunch of live performances, which sound bad because it was recorded really, really bad, and the band could work on sounding better live, but that's beside the point. Their third studio album is Homesick. I have the deluxe version of that as well. And fantastic album. And the album I'm going to talk about today, though, is their 4th album, What Separates Me From You, which I love the name of the album and the little artwork going on with it. That is just nice. It's very nice. Overall, though, I didn't remember, genre-wise, they're a little hard to categorize because what they do is they take some pop elements and they fuse them with metal elements together in this conglomeration of catchy pop songs with heavy pounding of metal, and it actually works out. And we'll call this genre pedal. Like pedal to the metal, what's on? With that in mind, if you listen to all the albums, you hear the band evolving. When in their first album, I listened to a few of the songs on there. They're figuring out, they're trying to bring up the quality. For those who have heart, they're refining their metal work. They're getting it using the growl, the death metal growl. You know the growl that I'm talking about. It's the one that Suicide Silence just love to abuse the living crap out of, which is a tangent I'm going to get on with A Day to Remember in Uno de Momentio. Let me go ahead and flip that so I don't quit staring at that dang thing. They begin to refine that. In Homesick, they begin to refine their songs themselves, figuring out the catchy choruses, what makes it good, and they really start refining their sound. And Jeremy McKinnon's lead singer's voice finally starts to come down and get a little deeper and sexy, and I kind of like it. All homo. Wait, what? Then in What Separates Me From You, the band reaches maximum refinement, and it is their best sounding album, and it is their catchiest album of all time. And I would describe A Day to Remember as the catchiest band I have ever listened to in my life. Three Disgrace is my favorite. Skillet is the best musically talented band, I'd say, in my list. And then A Day to Remember would by far be the catchiest that I listen to as of right now. Starting off with What Separates Me From You. It's a short album. It lasts for about like 32 minutes, I think. It has 10 songs on it. Then again, I think that might be their average. I don't have the deluxe edition. I don't think they have released a deluxe edition on that. And the album is solid. It's for teenagers, definitely. Whiny, angsty, you know, emo, whatever you want to say. Teenagers, but it's just so brilliantly catchy. It is ridiculous. And they have refined their growl effect to perfection. And they use it, you know, when A Day to Remember uses their growl. I had a gripe about Suicide Silence where they would only do the death metal growl constantly. There was never a light moment where it was just a singer. There was never any variety, and that made the song the same to me, even though they were different, and it was alienating. With A Day to Remember, though, there's enough variety in their songs, as well as their use of the growl, that I can know which of them are. Sometimes they'll use the growl for the entire verse, and then they'll have a light chorus. Sometimes they'll only use the growl to sing a one-line of like a second verse real fast, just for a bit of an angry effect. Sometimes they'll just only do it for a bridge, but they use a scream differently, and it comes off great, and I believe that is how you use a death metal growl. That's just my opinion, though. Again, this is musical opinions. It's not facts. It says opinions right there. You see that? Yeah, I thought so. I want to talk about the track list real fast on this album of What Separates Me From You. There's 10 songs. You have Sticks and Bricks, All I Want, It's Complicated, This Is the House That Doubt Built, Second Sucks, Better Off This Way, All Signs Point to Lauderdale, You Be Tails, I'll Be Sonic, Out of Time, and If I Leave. And they are all pretty fantastic songs, with the only 2 songs in the album that I think are the weakest. Actually, the only song that I really don't like on the album is Out of Time, but that's a lie because I'm starting to listen to it a whole lot more often now that I'm single. Oh, damn it all. With the songs, the band kind of only hits on a few different topics in this album, and I can narrow them down to about 4. There's songs about a relationship gone bad, the breaking up, and the coping with it. This is namely in the songs It's Complicated, You Be Tails, I'll Be Sonic, Better Off This Way, and Out of Time. And Out of Time definitely has the most whiny approach, but again, the chorus in that song is brilliantly catchy. I absolutely love it. Then there's songs that kind of smack talkers, and it's an ego booster is what it is. Just sitting there in the corner with a tech and start boosting for it, and you go, oh, warfare joke, lol, chapters. But basically, the 2 songs that do that are Sticks and Bricks, which is a fantastic song. It's the first song on the album. It's a great start, and I love the scream effect on that song. Sticks and Bricks and Second Sucks. And then there are songs that are kind of ode to people that are down in their life, that are going through a tough time and whatnot, and just keep it together, man, we'll get through this. Those 2 songs are All I Want, which is the first single they released, and there's an acoustic version of that song, which is going to lead me to say one thing. When A Day to Remember goes acoustic, it is magical and wonderful, and it is fantastic. I recommend you go look up a few of their songs acoustic, because they are fantastic, and my friend, who is only an acoustic guy, really loves the stuff. And then there's a song, and This Is the House That Doubt Built, that's the other song, an ode to the broken, if you will. And then the last little bit they talk about, the last topic, is leaving a town that you absolutely hate. In the songs All Signs Point to Lauderdale, the second single, there's a music video for that, which I think is kind of lame, but that's regardless. And If I Leave, which is at the end of the album, and it's a fantastic follow-up after Out of Time. The album is catchy. It's the pinnacle of A Day to Remember's catchiness, honestly. You listen to these songs twice, the chorus gets stuck in your head. Sticks and Bricks, it goes through an entire, screaming verse, and then you get to the chorus, and then and it's a clean chorus where he's just normally singing, and it is absolutely fantastic. It is a magical moment. All I Want is pretty much relentless. It's Complicated, has a fine beat to it, you just bobbing your head to it. This Is the House That Doubt Built. It has a wonderful acoustic beginning, fades into the electric. Second Sucks is another raging song where they pretty much all scream the whole time, but it's pretty intelligible, especially once you look up the lyrics, and it's nice, pratty. Better Off This Way should be another single, in my book. It is really catchy. It is a really good song. It is one that I definitely connect to. All Signs Point to Lauderdale, another fantastic song, really easy to play on the guitar. Kind of, there's some points where I struggle with, actually. And it's a song that I'm really connecting to right now. Then You Be Tails, I'll Be Sonic, another raging song. It's another take on a breaking up relationship. Out of Time is definitely more melancholy take on it, but, either way, it's still kind of the same thing. Some lyrics catch me. And then If I Leave is a fantastic little party song to, end the album on a happy note. Overall, though, A Day to Remember is by far the most catchiest band I have ever listened to, and they are the band that definitely uses the scream to the best effect. And it has inspired me to try and, understand how to use a scream in my own music, whatever I write up, yada, yada, yada. Well, anyways, there's a song list for you guys. Go ahead and YouTube 1 or 2 of them, just for your quick opinions on that. So, real fast, let's go ahead and summarize how the next musical opinions is going to work out. This next musical opinions is going to be selected by you, right there. I didn't know you in the corner over there. The next episode is going to be selected by the viewers here. It's going to be just basically get all together, sound off a band that you want to have me listen to in the comment section. And what's happened is you're just going to vote them up. If you see the band that you like already, go ahead and vote them up, alright? The fewer bands there are, the more voting can go around, I guess. And I will pick the band that has the highest vote. We'll be careful, okay? Because if there's any thumbing downs going around, I'll look for that too, and I'm going to count a thumbs down as a vote up, so no sabotaging that way. Anyways, guys, CD Mangaka here. Thank you for listening to me. Now go listen to A Day to Remember real fast. See whether or not you like them. I recommend, personally, Sticks and Bricks, All I Want, Better Off This Way, All Signs Point to Lauderdale. That's like the 4 strongest songs in the album in my book. Go listen to those things, and as usual, guys, have a fantastic day.